Hello. Not much. What's cracking?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at New Era Field in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Washington
I remember
Redskins.
this Super Bowl.
The Bills' Stephen Hauschka's got this one teed up, and off we go from New Era Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past
So the Redskins your team or just the team you're playing as? Okay. Yeah, I know the Seahawks are my team. I live right outside of Seattle. I'm in the process trying to win as every team. But
a first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Room here to run.
At least in the Madden 19, no, Buffalo took me almost like 6 times to win with because they suck. But this year they're not too bad though.
You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball...
So who think's going to win your division this weekend? Is it going to be the Cowboys or is it going to be the Eagles?
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he finds McCoy. 30. Past the 20.
Damn. Nice play.
Washington. Terry McLaurin, 58 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well,
that's how they envisioned it.
I got
football to start the game.
My game is on Sunday night. Seahawks and Niners. Should be a hell of a game.
Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Although I'm wondering how Marshawn Lynch is going to do first time back in a few years.
To the 16-yard line.
But yeah, you know, I'm all for beast mode. As you know, I mean, he is all about that action. That's about it. So.
At their own 16. To throw, it's Allen.
Oh, that was a horrible throw.
Picked off at the 21.
All right.
And he will score.
All right. You think I gave you enough of a head start that I can start playing? No, I'm just kidding. No.
We thought this defense would be
as I said,
they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead.
You know.
I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys.
I can tell you, what I said, 19, like Buffalo is the hardest team to win as. I don't know why. I couldn't do nothing with them.
Start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings.
That's what I get for going in alphabetical order.
They got one.
And don't think they were above.
I mean, the Bears were easy as hell to win as. Which is weird because I played my Seahawks, and you know, I mean, I know how the Seahawks play, so it was easy to get that going. But then the Bengals, the Bengals.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think.
I wasn't looking forward to using them. I'm not looking forward to going to the Dolphins.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Now it's Haskins.
Oh, come on. Get off that block. Oh.
And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. This is picked up by the Bills. So the defense there.
And that's why Chris Carson from the Seahawks, even though he's injured now, his mama told him to stop jumping over people. She got scared every time he did it.
In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
There goes Frank Gore.
You know, that really snuck up on me that Frank Gore is the 3rd leading rusher in NFL history now.
60 yards.
I mean,
as his guys are on the board.
Yeah, he's been playing since, I think, 1963, right?
Maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Because
I remember watching him in the bowl game playing for the U and breaking his leg.
And off he goes.
Out to send this one away following the score.
Man.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Adrian Peterson's like 60 now, I think.
Redskins offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead.
But he's also, I think, he's got the 3rd most rushing touchdowns in NFL history. I didn't realize he'd been doing that long.
Doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Haskins. Over the middle,
Haskins, was he Ohio State?
On the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Okay, yeah, I remembered something.
2nd and 5 after the 5
At my age, that don't happen very often.
Here's Haskins to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I hate that when that happens, when you get like caught up on either your lineman or something. That's
here we go on 4th
awful.
down. Haskins under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Phillips, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Gore. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
all right.
On 1st and goal, Gore. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. The veteran Frank Gore stands alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills.
Here for a minute, I thought I was going to lose by like 40.
They'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Allen now on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that was a great throw. Good job, Josh Allen. You still suck.
Having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And the
1-score game.
Bangs it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Make sure they
I tell you, you should do a fullback dive every single play. Always works.
Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Now, there's one person I played, like, I don't know if they were, like, picking the same defense every single time, but I threw a slant almost every single play.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Haskins will throw. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. Haskins now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And now a throw on first
I like to use, like, depending on the game, depending on who I'm going against, I like to use, like, one style, either nickel or whatever, and stay in that in the entire game, but, like, switch up what I'm doing within that to try to confuse. That almost looked like pass interference. Madden don't ever call pass interference, though.
And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won. How they've always played.
Yeah, unlike every other game I'm watching on TV that there's like 14.
Contenders right now for Baltimore, like, Kansas City.
Why are you letting him go like that?
Showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Haskins looking to throw on first down.
Oh, there's no...
Okay. That will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now.
So you from Washington then, or... Mississippi, okay.
Now a give to Peterson running right. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
So I take a Old Miss fan then?
They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Okay.
Now Haskins to throw it.
You hoping for NCAA to come back at all, or? I agree. Matt.
So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. NCAA football 14 is still my favorite game of all time.
And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball.
So when it comes to next generation, you're looking PlayStation, you're looking Xbox.
On play action, Allen. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls.
Yeah, the only reason I chose PlayStation this generation is because, I like to play baseball too. And baseball's only on PlayStation. However, I guess next time, next generation, I guess MLB The Show is going to be on both Xbox and Sony. That's the only way Sony can keep their exclusivity or whatever.
On the surface, you would think Houston.
So
they have the quarterback.
So I don't know.
Deshaun Watson that scares everyone.
I'm still kind of in between. Not sure where I'm going.
Go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Basketball used to be my favorite out of everything, but when my Sonics went to Oklahoma City, I'm like, I ain't supporting nothing until my Sonics come back.
Our studios in Orlando. Allen's throw into the hands of Brown. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Okay.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he's able to take it across midfield before going.
No, I've always been a huge fan of 2K, but again, you know, I'm like, out of principle, give me my Sonics.
Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
I'm sorry, but Gary Payton should not be on Oklahoma City's best of all time team.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Allen now looks to throw. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 31-yard line.
For now, I went 0 for 4 up front.
On play action, Allen steps away. He's going to take off with it. Allen.
Yep, there it is. I knew it was going to happen. Can't ever run with the quarterback unless name's Russell Wilson or Lamar Jackson. Oh, don't you pull no. Come on now. That was uncalled for. You're not Deion Sanders.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I know there was a guy, I can't remember his name now off the top of my head, that
ready to go for their next drive.
he played as Baltimore. This was 2019, I think. And he ran for like 400 yards with him.
And it's something that's
like,
safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Ridiculous. My least favorite, I'm like, you know, I can get that. I played Lamar Jackson in 19. I don't think he was as good in 19 as he is in this year's game. But I hate it when flipping, you know, all it is fly routes to Tyreek Hill on Kansas City all day. It's like you can't do nothing against it. I could put cover 4 all the way back there and nothing. That's the number one rule as a safety. Number one rule. You don't let anyone behind you.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want.
I mean, just ask Randy Moss. You got to take a play off here and there, right?
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays.
You gonna do anything?
A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Yeah.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen off the play fake, sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, that was a beautiful throw.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they will be set up now as he brings
I'm playing like I'm last year's Buffalo team. What the hell?
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second, and a pressure gets to him again. Lorenzo Alexander able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get
Yeah, I'm so used to throwing with Russell Wilson, who can make the throws on the run.
There has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks,
come on, it's only 2 touchdowns. I still got plenty of time.
Shape.
Come on.
How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle.
Yeah, and then your number 36 will so big, like, get your ass down on the ground.
I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. But bottom line is, Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when it comes to when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the 4th team in.
Nope.
But when you put it all together, it is absolutely wide open about who wins the NFC and represents for the Lombardi Trophy.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Let him know, let him know.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
Shit.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh,
they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground.
It's wide open for
down.
like 30 seconds.
Was the call spot on? How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there.
That's why Buffalo is the armpit of America.
Force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one is right down the middle. And then we'll get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now Haskins on 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete. Well, Charles, while we have a second, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8-1 carry. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen. And he's going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
This is what I get for switching to a new game, because all you have to do is...
The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Check 4, check 4.
Now Allen off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, shoot. God.
Oh, the pressure too great,
all right.
And he goes down once more. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And
right,
this is
one
right
score
down
game.
the middle as he puts it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game.
Learn how to get in that end zone.
Maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
That would have worked with Deshaun Jackson, probably.
First downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Haskins rolling to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another.
I'd say between both of our quarterbacks, I mean, this is like Peyton Manning versus.
If they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football.
There we go. That's what I get for trying to blitz. Only when I blitz are you going to be that accurate.
Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Big 4th down.
It's still 2 touchdowns. I got this.
That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down?
I was about to say, remember the Music City Miracle, but that was the other team.
Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue.
All right, here we go.
To get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This fielded a few yards in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that.
Oh, I thought he caught that.
They got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen.
Oh, that was.
And that should do it.
Awful.
Picked off at the 28.
Man, number 98 can't jump that high. Hey, he got at least 2.5 inches off the ground. Come on now. Can't jump that high. He's like 600 pounds.
Don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. The those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
So I'm going to score 2 touchdowns. Maybe I'll just have to be running the ball.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
Sasher's ain't throwing.
Now Gore. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, come on. I had 2 guys right there. That should have been a catch.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
All right.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Hey, hold. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Defense wins championships, baby. My God.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Yep, there you
This
go.
is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return.
Well, when I get to a
touchdown.
better team, I'm rematching your ass.
Closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point, good.
Can't do it with this team, obviously.
The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah, well, I had to try to use Buffalo to beat, like, Miami or something.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know.
Who do you think's
one last drive here for pride?
winning the Super Bowl this year?
I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
if Tom Brady wins, it's only because they're recording the sideline.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind.
No, but I've definitely got. I think it's going to be Baltimore, and I might just be a homer, but I got my Seahawks in there. But if the Seahawks are in there, they get an ass blown out by Baltimore. That ain't nobody playing better than them right now.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore.
I agree. That's my boy, but
about the 30-yard line.
I mean, I can go on the fact that he's got more experience than Lamar. That's for sure.
Flush to his right. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Hey, good game, boss.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
He needs